Welcome back to Best Man Made. I'm your guy Mac. Today we're gonna talk about relationships just for a little bit. Let's just say you're in a situation, right? And your situation is you've been in a long-term relationship. By long-term, I don't mean a day, I don't mean a week, I don't mean a month. I'm talking about at least a year plus, okay? A year plus is pretty long-term. So here's the issue though. You've had that long-term relationship, but you're ready to get up out of this. Now, what I'm about to give you, this is for the fellas, but ladies, you can use it too. It actually is one of those either or type of situations. But for the guys, I'm about to go and give it to you right now. Today are the 6 ways to end a long-term relationship. Wow. Roll it. I've been talking to my guy, my man Chris, Overtime Chris is in the studio with me today. So there's gonna be some time I'll be like cutting over there. So don't trip. You gotta understand what's happening behind the scenes. What was I? Oh yeah, number 1, you give them a mission impossible. What do I mean by mission impossible, fellas? Okay, so listen. Let's say, for example, y'all had this long-term relationship, but y'all also have a long-distance relationship, right? You in VA, she's in Florida. And you say, man, I tell you what, hey, you ain't feeling this no more, but you're trying to just be done with it. Maybe you met somebody else, maybe you just don't want to deal with it no more, who knows? So what you do is you call up and say, hey baby, look, everything's good and everything, things have been great, but you know what? At this point now, I need you to be here with me. And she gonna be, the situation, baby. My voice really don't sound too good, but you gotta understand what it's gonna be. Situation, baby. I'm in school down here. I gotta get my degree and everything. You're like, yeah, I understand all that. But I just, unless you can transfer to a school up here, I don't see us going any further. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might make it a little bit softer than that. But you give this mission impossible.
Is he serious?
Always.
So that you know they can't do. Because you want to be able to say, well, because that can't happen, I don't know. Maybe we should be together. Right? Mission impossible. You ain't Tom Cruise. Uh-oh, I hit you with that one. Yeah, I just did that. Number 2, it's kind of like a football move. It's called a 52 fake out. You act like this. Blue 42, blue 42, Omaha, 52 fake out. The 52 fake out move. Let me explain what 52 fake out means. Okay, so actually my cousin put me on this a while back, called it a 52 fake out. The 52 fake out normally, in football terms, I think when you do what is that, an option?
Let's say,
when you fake like you're gonna run it. Is that an option?
it's the,
Oh, it is something for real?
it is something.
Oh shit, I
really
didn't know it was
do.
really something.
Carry on.
It's an NFL type of move. I'm pretty sure some people down in the comments will tell you what it is, but look, that's what it is. The 52 fake out is total misdirection, right? It's when you kind of something she might do, you put heavy blame on it. I mean heavy blame, you blame me you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Thomas. Oh, you out there with Thomas all the time. You know what? You must like Thomas. I bet you want to just, you probably want to screw Thomas. And she's like, nah, Thomas, that's an old friend. We ain't like that at all. But I ain't down with all that. I ain't comfortable with you and Thomas. I tell you what, babe, I don't think you into me, so we need to just end this right now. It's total misdirection. See, she think it's something that she did, but guess what? It's you. Uh-oh. Number 3, the fader. And I ain't talking about musically, take me out with the fader. I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about the fader. This is probably the most popular way people end long-term relationships. The fader is kind of like you don't say nothing, you don't do nothing, and you just hope that it just fades away. Just like, you just kind of think that if you don't call them all the time, let's say she calls you up, right? Oh yeah, I'm real busy right now. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or I'm studying right now. I can't really make it. It would be cool to see you, but my family's in town. All these things, right? All these things are going on, and you're constantly not being able to meet up with her. You're constantly not being able to see her. You're constantly not really taking her calls. You're just fading out. The whole thing about it is you just don't want to be able to be that part of her life anymore. And that's just how it goes. So sometimes you just gotta fade away. I don't know, it could work. Number 4, just, you at this point, y'all have such a hard, tight, long-term relationship. I mean, like, she's been around the family. She knows everybody you know. She been everywhere you've been, the places that you go, she know. You just gotta pack your shit up and move, home. I mean, you gotta bounce. At this point, this is too much going on. Y'all got too much pop. Y'all been together so long, it don't even seem right. People gonna look at me like, yo, Mac, where's Susie? You know, whatever. You be like, yeah, and you don't even want to get into all that. So guess what you do? You pack them bags and you head to Alaska. Damn. Number 5. There's this, I think it's an ancient Japanese. I think it's probably Japanese. I don't know. It's like if you want to show respect.
Yeah.
You want to show respect to something, right? Or something like that. All right. If you gotta die, I think it's like if you gotta die. It's called hierarchy. Fuck it. All right. Number 5. What's it for? 5. It's 5. Number 5. Hierarchy. It's the ritual suicide, thing. What I'm trying to say, don't really take a knife and kill yourself. That'd be terrible. But what you want to do basically is you kind of fall on the blade symbolically, or whatever I mean, by just getting caught with another girl, man. Almost let her catch you with another girl, because she ain't gonna really want to be with you after that. She still wanna be with you after that. I don't know, you gotta, she's real, man. She might be, I don't know, she might be psycho. You really might need to get away. You might need to move. You might revert to number 4. If you get caught with another girl and she sees you, I ain't saying you gotta be in the act, but just having another girl up on your arm, more than likely she gonna be like, and you off the hook. You did it, done, mission accomplished. Number 6, if none of that works, or if you don't even want to go through all the trouble, and you just want to come right at it, you just want to be direct, I'ma say come out, be completely assertive, say it. Look, you know what? We had a great time being together for this long-term relationship, but I'm done with it. I'm out. I can't do this no more. I'm no longer in love with you. I think you're ugly and stupid. Nah, you don't want to say that. You don't want to say ugly and stupid. Well, if you're trill, you might want to, I don't know, maybe you feel that way. But you just go ahead and just say it, look, I'm done. You leave no type of like, well, maybe he means no, I know, it's it. Get away. Don't call me no more, lose my number. I would say if you're being more of a, be more of a nice guy. I'm having fun with this thing today, I gotta admit. In any of these things, you do want to be a decent person. I mean, you don't want everybody talking bad about you, because just like guys, girls talk. See, a lot of people think it's the other way. Girls talk, guys. No, guys talk. Girls talk. So you don't want to have no bad rap out there. You treat her like that. It's half of these things I told you, you better watch out. I gotta be honest. The way I really would probably say do this thing, the tried and true, is to be assertive and just be like, look, I really enjoyed being with you for a very long time. It was a great relationship, but at this point, I don't see how we can go further. All respect to you, whatever I can do to make this less painful. Maybe she might be okay with it, might even be painful at all. But I digress. And let me just say this one thing, and one thing only. When you're in long-term relationships, you're dealing with men and you're dealing with women. You're dealing with heavier, longer, tried and true emotions and stuff, status and all this kind of stuff. So a lot of times, if you're dealing with a lot of crap, you're dealing with it from a very juvenile type of standpoint. Kind of like what you would do with a little boy. But as we all know in this Best Man Made, boys are born, but men are made. We'll see you next time. I want you to know somebody longer than you've experienced spring. You know what I'm saying with them? Because I would see, honestly, at first I was gonna do, when I did this video, at first I was gonna say, less than a year. But I actually know a couple of relationships where people knew each other less than a year and they're doing pretty good. But only time will tell, of course. But I'm just saying, if you know somebody less than a season, all you know in them is just a good summer-long romance. All right? Let that hit the colder months. Let they hit the holidays and see what's popping. Just saying.